So what is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today, you know how I said when season 4 comes out I'm actually gonna try the game and I'm actually gonna try and play Black Ops 6 and stuff like that and just see how it is, and well, I'm sorry, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. The game is just too fucking bad. Not only does the update take so fucking long and I just don't have the patience for that shit takes way too fucking long, but also all I have to do is glance at my feed for a couple of YouTube videos about the update and actually reviewing the content that's there and everything, and all the reviews on Twitter and everything, and yeah, that's basically all I have to see, that this shit is an absolute joke. According to just about everybody I've heard from, this shit just might be the most buggy update in Black Ops 6 history. Now, I'm not sure what the fuck they're doing over there at Activision, but it certainly isn't working to keep people around, because I actually had plans to try out the update, but I just looked at the game and I just can't bring myself to do it. It's just so bad, I just can't do it, man. And for good reason too, because I am not about to be fucking advertised to when I'm trying to create a fucking class. That's just not my jam, so I'm not really down for that. Yes, you heard me right, it may sound like a joke, but no, it's not. Some of you probably already know that they started advertising bundles in the create a class menu, which they're doing in pretty much every single part of the game that they can. Wherever they can show an ad to you, they will. They're always advertising Black Cell and the Battle Pass and all their shitty skins. They're always doing it. And now it's gone so fucking far that it's literally intruded into the game itself. You can't even create a fucking class without being bombarded with skin adverts now. It's crazy. And people say this game isn't dead. If the game wasn't dead, how do you explain how desperate they have to be to advertise skins in the fucking create a class menu? How desperate does that sound to you? It feels like a South Park episode at this point. Like, the more ridiculous shit Activision does and Call of Duty does, it just makes me laugh at this point. It used to be so maddening, and don't get me wrong, it still is maddening. It's still very upsetting. But now I honestly just can't help but fucking laugh my ass off, because this shit has actually gone down the gutter and it's just so fucking tragic. And that's basically one of the reasons I'm not giving this game the time of day. I'm sick and tired of the fucking update requires restart. I'm tired of the fucking bundles. I'm tired of the fucking SBMM. I'm tired of the fucking lag and stuttering and bugs and fucking everything. I'm just tired, dude. I'm playing other games. I just can't take this shit anymore. And it's sad because I wish I could say I don't give a single fuck anymore, but I do care to the point where I'm still talking about it to hopefully see some improvement. But as it currently is with the state of the game, it just doesn't seem like there's any light at the end of the tunnel. Not only that, but apparently Activision have started hiding the levels of players in the pre-game lobby, so that people stop backing out when they see master procedures because of how awful SBMM is. And yeah, I know Call of Duty Updates just made a tweet saying that they're investigating the bug and it's a bug and stuff like that, but is it really a bug? Is it really? How do you fucking magically create that bug after updating to a new season? How the fuck does that happen? Explain that shit to me. It's just so fucking dumb. I have a feeling they're only saying it's a bug because of all the backlash that shit has gotten, which, to be honest, wouldn't surprise me, because that's what they like to do. Activision just has a habit of doing some dumb shit and then backing out of it when they get some backlash, but for some reason they won't do that for SBMM. They'll fucking grandstand on that hill for the rest of their lives and die on that hill. They will not give up their fucking precious SBMM, and I wish I knew why, but honestly, even if I did, it still wouldn't make any fucking sense. Also, of course, we got a free trial as soon as the season starts, because they know damn well ain't nobody coming back for this bullshit, so they gotta try and desperately inflate the player count as much as they possibly can by putting out a free trial. Classic Activision behavior, because their game is dying. I literally never see other AAA titles go on free trial as much as Call of Duty does. That should just tell you how fucking dead in the water this game is. Other than that, there's been some more bullshit going on. A lot of people complaining that every month the Battle Pass seems to be taking longer and longer to complete. At this point, most people are just convinced that Activision is slowly increasing the time requirement to complete the Battle Pass to artificially inflate player counts and player retention, which is pretty logical. That is definitely the reason why they're doing this shit. They want more money. They want people to spend more time on the game. And the more time you spend on the game, the more likely people are to buy skins and see advertisements. So there's no doubt in in my mind that this is just a big scheme from Activision, which is pretty fucking scummy if I must say. I can't say I'm surprised though, it is Activision we're talking about, but that is some underhanded bullshit. Like, I can't believe that sort of thing would fly in any other industry. So why the fuck does it fly in the gaming industry? You make a set standard where you pay this amount of money or whatever, or you do this amount of time to unlock something in the game that you paid for, and then they can just artificially inflate the time that you need to spend whenever the fuck they want. How the fuck is that shit fair? How the fuck is that shit legal even? I'm telling you, somebody needs to look into this shady ass fucking company, because they literally are getting away with whatever the fuck they want, and it's just pissing me off. Also, not surprisingly, the servers are going to shit again. Seems to be a lot of stuttering on Warzone apparently, and a lot of server crashing, and it looks like they're trying to work on the servers and stuff like that to get them fixed. But my question to this is, why the fuck didn't they make sure the servers were stable before releasing a massive fucking update? Like, that just seems like a no-brainer to me. Maybe they didn't want to delay the season or whatever, okay, but like still, like, at least make sure the shit fucking works. Like, it can't be that hard. You guys have been making games for years. Like, I know it's not the same dev team, but these guys are pretty fucking stupid now. They're not like the OG devs that actually made good fun games without manipulative matchmaking and manipulative metas and all that bullshit. But just think about the fact that Black Ops 6 is the 22nd COD. You'd think they'd have gotten this shit down by now. There is a formula that works. You have seen it. We have all seen it before. There is an answer to the equation. There is a solution. There is an answer to a solid foundation for a COD game. It's good fucking servers that prioritize ping. It's not manipulating the fucking matchmaking and rigging the game for SBMM, and it's not forcing skins down every player's throat every fucking chance you get. That is the formula for a Call of Duty game with a great foundation. It's so fucking simple, and yet it's so hard to reach for these fucking suits, because they're just like Mr. Krabs. All they want to reach for is money. They don't give a single fuck about anything else. Nothing else is in their empty heads except the dollar bill. That's all they fucking care about. Also, I did see there was a lot of backlash on Twitter to Nero Cinema for posting a zombies clip of people hitting him and zombies and making it unplayable, and I just have to say I have to agree with Nero on that one. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't try out Grief, if that is the state they decided to bring that OG game mode back in, where you can just fucking make the game unplayable for people. It's called Grief, not fucking Spectate, where you can hardly even spectate because you literally can't do anything when people are hitting you with the Kali sticks. I've seen that footage in his video, and it is actually a joke. Like, it's actually fucking comedic how ridiculous that effect is. It's so disorienting. It actually gives me motion sickness, and I'm not even playing the fucking game. How are you supposed to play like that? I don't know. I do not understand, and to be honest, I'm really glad that I decided not to play Grief on a whim, because if I actually played it and I ran into somebody doing that shit to me, I would literally have to fucking lie down or call up the doctor, because I'm already having a headache for the past couple of days as it is. So I do not need to see that shit. Even just seeing the clip on Twitter was enough for me. Like, there's just no way I'm doing that shit. That is actually ridiculous. If you haven't seen what I'm talking about, literally just go on Nero's last video and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. That shit is ridiculous. I'm surprised people are willing to play like that. It's actually crazy. The effects that you put on the other player's screen for meleeing them, even back in Black Ops 2, were nowhere near that ridiculous and disorienting. It's just crazy that they thought that that was a good idea for even a second. They clearly didn't playtest that shit whatsoever, which is not surprising because Activision has a history of firing all their QA testers, so yeah, not much to expect there. But all I can say is that super sucks, because I was actually sort of looking forward to Grief, but it turns out it's a good thing I didn't try it, because there is nothing remotely appealing about this season. Actually, about this series in general now. It's just not appealing anymore. It's just more of the same bullshit that we get every fucking time. And I've seen the new maps that drop. They actually look kind of good, which is so sad that they have to be wasted on such a shitty game. It is actually so sad. So to anybody out there, please just stop playing this shit game. If you're still playing this game, play something else. It's so bad. If people continue to buy skins, all that's doing is justifying this bullshit that they're putting us through with this awful game and this awful update. It's just justifying them every single step they take, which is just not good for this franchise. It's just, there's just too many things to complain about that I just don't want to complain about this game. I want to play it and have fun. Call of Duty is literally used to be my favorite game. but now I can't even play it because of all their bullshit. I just can't cope with it. I literally cannot. But anyway, guys, thanks for listening to my yap session real quick, and comment down below what you think about everything going on. Let me know your thoughts on this video, and make sure you hit that subscribe button too to support the channel. It would really help. But yeah, like this video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, and yeah, guys, play better games, and have a good one. Peace.